Oh, is Lisboa owned by these guys? Algarve. Algarve. Oh, so it was the Algarve's army that I just defeated. Okay, that's good to know, because that means I can go after these two provinces basically unopposed. And you've just finished there, so you may go and do that. Read something about exclaves after successions in the developer diaries. Have been affected by those changes so far. Turn them off, so no. I quite like exclaves being a thing because they're a way of dynamically encouraging conflict. Because if an exclave like up here appears, then it's far more likely that these guys are going to try and attack it to get rid of it. So it drives conflict between me and Scandinavia, which otherwise wouldn't exist. I'd like a chain of ships rotating to return loot. Certainly could, and in fact I only need 600 more, and then I can become heroically awesome. How old is the Queen of Dawn? She's 28, she's fine. I mean, the problem that she has is she's a berserker, she's a lunatic, and she's got syphilis. But otherwise, she is hardcore. And I really want her to establish a bloodline because I think it would be hilarious. Although the Great Conversion of Bavaria was a success, you'd still want more money from me. Gah! Just received Just received news. A High Chief Vladislav, the wise pagan ruler who petitioned me to help his realm, has died. I can only hope his successor is as enlightened as he was. Albrecht is. So, yeah, we're good. Esteemed Queen Caitlin, you can rest assured the money will be suitably invested. Marvellous. How many troops can I raise now? Just straight up 10k. You need more troops? We can give you more troops. It's fine. Everything's fine. Now I'm a bit short on money. Oh, you are raiding me? Or are you just passing through? In fact, all of my garrisons should be pretty enormous. You could go after Sticht, but that's the only one. Don't even think of it, buddy. I'm watching you. He left. Alright, I think we're okay. Oh, that's been done. Let's move you down here. Let's move this down here. Who wants to become heroically awesome if you become a legendary godslayer? I want everyone to know that my descendants are descended from the legendary godslayer. That's why. Battle. I want to see the battle. And reinforcements have arrived, and their army just collapses. Another worthy sacrifice. Come on. 175. Wrong guy. 183. God damn it. We are so close. What happened with Katie's? That's actually a good question. He's still around. He's still leading King Hjalmar's host. He's in Switzerland right now, apparently. Still raiding. He might actually be going for like Sicily or something like that. That'd be kind of hilarious. No, I want to save money for a bit. And also, who are you? Why is there a random army here? Retinue. Why do I have a retinue? I didn't pay for you. And you're like the worst kind of retinue. Nah. Good, thanks. If I wanted to have a retinue, I'd get heavy infantry. Militia training ground has been built in Eiselstein. I need a new steward. Okay, do I have any other powerful vassals, by the way? Nope, they are both in positions of power already. Marvellous. I have terrible diplomats. Let's see if we can hire a new diplomat. Sorry, not diplomats, stewards. So I'm going to search all. Steward. Kolbjorn would not join. Could Svitslava. Can women be stewards? Those are all men, so no. So, sorry. Arnfast would join. Theologian, craven, diligent, gregarious, proud, paranoid. Midas touched. It would do. So we're going to bribe you. And then invite you. Your determination and hard work has paid off. Studying with Duke Sigbert, you've learned several new language to a decent level of fluency. This will surely increase your prestige at foreign courts. +1 diplomacy and learning. Multilingual. The legendary multilingual Godslayer Queen Caitlin. I don't think I've ever succeeded in that quest chain either. In that event chain. May you live in harmony and contentment. I accept your gracious invitation. Good. I've got a job for you. Go and make sure that people pay their taxes. In fact, taxation is probably not the important thing right now. Economy and military tech is probably the more important. So, does anyone know, because I've had this question several times, I'm still not sure of the answer. When you're doing the spread technology thing, is that spreading technology to that province or from that province? Because both of these guys would be pretty good at it. A lack of bravery. I have seen Emma of Egil's host during a couple of gatherings with wolf warriors, and I cannot help notice how tired the woman appears, and how the tired woman appears needlessly jumpy, flinching at jokes, turning down sparring matches. She needs guidance, I find myself muttering. As a warrior, she needs me. Lack of bravery. Emma agreed that she needs my help. In order to make her see things differently, we are to spend a few nights camping in the woods. Judging by the nervous laughter at my proposals met with, I suspect she is aware of the many dangers the wilderness holds. It is nothing for cowards, I conclude. I'll bring my fire striker. You make a show of how invested you are in the endeavour. Pay a bunch of money, gain some prestige, chance of gaining proud, or simply be myself. Chance of gaining humble. Nope, I'll bring my fire striker. We're losing money right now. Quick, send home some ships with the money. We'll drop these in Friesland, I think. Hail, veteran! As members of the Wolf Warriors, we strive to better ourselves and each other. One way is the occasional sparring match for practice and for honour. Fight Voldemort again! This poor guy! Just bashing him. The hell is a fire striker and why is it so expensive? It's a thing to make fires, I thought. It just must be a really, really good one. Voldemar the Tormentor has chosen to accept the challenge of personal combat. The duel will take place in a couple of days. As the duel begins, Voldemar comes at me slowly. I offer him my best taunting smile. I walk away victorious. He just keeps on getting injured. My acquaintance and I are back from the camping trip. Any traces of her initial reluctance are gone. I'm proud to be able to compliment on her on how well she handled the experience. Thank you for this opportunity, Caitlin, she says, more heartfelt than expected. She has become brave, and we've become close friends. Where's your army? Cool. Oh, yeah, those ships are full. That's fine. I was told to give you this in person, the servant says, handing me a letter with the seal of Voldemar. I think so. Not again. No! Not worthy of me. I've said this before. I've just thrashed you 3 times in a fight. These are dark days. My daughter, Princess Charles, has been beset by strange rash. Never even realised Prince Charles. By strange rashes and a high fever. I've just been informed that her infliction is indeed the measles. Call for the physician! Probably because Voldemar is closest to my combat ability. Oh, could well be. Yeah, could well be. How much do I need to level up again? 2,000? Yeah, 2,000. Must have been a veteran for 3 years. Alright, got a while longer to wait. Child needs education focus. Princess Namanda. Who is also learning fightiness. You shall too learn struggle. It is the best way to glory within the Germany. Low Countries. Not Germany, obviously. What's the gate thing on top? It says I can close the doors of my castle, but I'm not in the castle, so I don't care. It's probably because there's a disease. Yep, measles. Oh! That's why my kids got measles. Oh well, too late now, it's in the castle. Sylvest was filled with horses and cattle. We'll share the loot and gain the prestige because I am so close. I am so close. And how am I not a sea queen yet? I've got to be getting close, surely. These are dark days. My princess Namanda has been beset by strange rashes and a high fever. We already know it's measles. It's fine. Well, it's not fine. It's actually kind of dangerous in this era. No, you're going north. Okay, that's fine. I thought you were coming for me again. I was like, really? You're going for the queen this time? That's really probably not wise. Young Monio has finished the education in the ways of war. Okay. Yeah, so there are different ranks of Viking, depending on how many holdings you've burned down. The earliest one is Viking, and I think you just need to have burned like 1 holding to get that. Then there's Ravager, which is what we are right now, and I think there's 15. Oh no, I'm still a Viking. How the hell am I not a Ravager? And there might even be a 4th rank. There might be Viking, Ravager, Marauder, Sea Queen, or something like that. Sea Queen needs you to have burnt a lot. Measles are pretty dangerous even in the modern era. Get vaccinated. Who dat? Ranger of Wallachia, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. More sieges. I think once we've filled these ships, I will head home. Because I want to take Surrey before it gets gobbled up by somebody else. Young Gontaroti has finished her education in diplomacy. It turned out less well than expected. Yeah, you could certainly say that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. "74 ships, 86. There seems to be a bit of a discrepancy here. Lagos has disease. So much money down here. These areas are so rich. Especially Granada. Like, I need to burn Granada before I leave. I really do. Right, split you in half again. Send half of you over here. In fact, I'm even tempted to do this. And then you can go down here. Alright, send the money home. Friesland can have this injection of cash. What's your prestige? Your prestige is 4,985. And it will be well over 5,000 when this ship gets back, because that's carrying like 400 prestige worth of monies. That seems to be a fight, which we're winning easily. We're good. My liege, I am pleased to report the success of my mission to West Friesland. Awesome. Let's go and convert Zeeland. Oh, of course, I took control of Zeeland when the sister died. That's good. there it is. I can seek treatment for illness. It's not for me though, I don't think. Oh, maybe it is. But the other thing I can do... Oh, I could also do the war sacrifice. We'll do that in a minute. And also at some point I should probably search for a smith so I can start making some gear. Because right now all I'm using is my battle axe +2. I have no armor or anything like that. So I need to cancel this, apparently. New ambition. Realm prosper. Room and air. Is it because we already have a bloodline? Doesn't exist. Well, let's go back to grooming and air then, I guess. Oh, maybe I need to wait until the end of the month. Can't change it for another 3 years now. Usually that recalculates pretty quickly, though. Oh well. We're going to be able to promote soon. The other thing I wanted to do was the war sacrifice. I must show my devotion to the divine patrons of my lodge if I wish for them to favour me in battle. The greater the sacrifice, the greater my reward with the old gods that grant me in the wars to come. I sacrifice one of my people, which gives me bonuses for 5 years. Morale damage, morale of armies, siege speed, siege defense, global movement. Subjects may not react well. Or one of my most prized specimens of livestock will cost me 150 gold, or perhaps not a good idea. And I gain 200 renown instead. Really, just for selecting not a good idea, I can basically rank up. I mean, siege speed is nice, because it means I can loot stuff more better. Inspired me to load up CK2 again to play as one of the ancestors since they were landed during the period. That's kind of cool. Oh, you already paid the 300 renown, so you gain 200 back. I getcha. Alright, let's do that. A couple of the fellow warriors help me constrain the majestic offering that I have personally picked from my livestock for the occasion. While the priest chants, I plunge my sacrificial dagger deep into the beast's flesh, letting its blood shower over my face. I turn around and the priest inscribe a few holy symbols on my face with the blood and the dirt. May this sacrifice bring me fortune. I have a lot of prisoners, I should probably ransom some of those. And summon the smith. That was the other thing I wanted to do. I want a new set of armour. Court physicians come to see me. Offers treatment for the illness. I trust your knowledge, O wise one. Because your skill hasn't got any better. Volkard has given me a especially heavy brew every night before bedtime. It loosens the fabric of your being, letting the spirits into your body, he assured you. It's also quite relaxing, he says, grinning at you. The treatment will probably affect your mental state. Mystically altered. Gains the trait drunkard. Alright, cool. Let's go with this. Arnhem. Arnhem's been built. Aha! Oh, and there's the Inspire Warriors. No, what I wanted to do was put someone in charge of it. Who is the most capable, learned person who actually likes us? Volkard, in fact. Grant landed title, Temple of Arnhem. Congratulations! Right, next. I could build another holding. No, we're dealing with the smith first. Damn your 7th grandfather. I accept paying a ransom for the safe return of the Baroness Brunkeldis. Of course you do. Send the ships back out to continue stealing. Hold a great blot. Those all look like kids. Let's ransom them too. To the most despicable Queen Caitlin. These people like me. They really like me. Isn't that nice? May Allah destroy your house. I accept paying a ransom. Well, at least the money's flowing in. Where's the smith? Oh, Spymaster died. Bugger. Styrbjorn. Lunatic, depressed. Again, probably not the best pick. Alright, let's take a look. Search all. Any gender. Intrigue. Hildegard. Only 16. You would be the best person. Hildegard might accept. 17. Styrbjorn's actually a heck of a lot better. Sod it. No, I don't want to risk this. Level 14. Against potentially a 16. Alright. I show the de jure duchies of Ireland. I will do so. My Marshal Voldemar of Aarhus has told me of a remarkable armoursmith residing in Breda. He suggested I invite the man to my court to see his work for myself. If he managed to impress me, I could order my own custom-made item. Yep, do it. Once the armoursmith's craftsmanship has been checked and my most knowledgeable attendants to ensure the quality was sufficient, I asked him to the throne room. He introduced himself as Master Einhard and gestured towards the numerous assistants who carried examples of his work. That's my queen, have something special in mind. I'm in need of protection, make me a strong and sturdy set of armour. And you joined. Marvellous. Spoymaster. Hildegard. You've already been bribed. Honorary title. Law speaker. I should keep you loyal for now. Did we figure out the bloodline stuff? We couldn't. We tried. There was no option. Right, the de jure duchies of Ireland. Ulster, Meath, Connacht, Leinster, and Munster. 4, 4, 3, 4, 4. So Leinster is the smallest. The other thing I did want to do is take Surrey before anything else happened over there. I'm just thinking so much money. I think once I've looted this entire coast, then we'll do that. A set of armour, I see. An excellent choice, my queen, says Master Einhard, and calls forwards for an assistant carrying several sets of armours in his arms. I have a couple of examples here. One must determine the need and how much one is willing to pay, though they should all serve your highness well. Craft me the best quality armour you can. Something effective yet inexpensive, or change my mind. Expensive, 500 gold. Let's do this. Siege of Cadiz. While looting the holding, one of my men came across a strange-looking key made from an unknown metal. As you examine it, the metal reminds you of the mysterious chest you discovered earlier. Perhaps there is a connection. The key fits the lock, and trembling with anticipation, you slowly open the chest. Sadly, it's filled with nothing but worthless baubles and various trinkets. There's not a trace of gold to be found here, but the contents of the chest could probably be traded away for a few coins at least. I've never got anything good out of those. Which I guess is just a way of saying how good loot boxes really are. Wow, Starker's got rather better at fighting. We'll fight them. As I was walking towards Master Enhard's smithy, I could not hear the sounds of progress, but instead the sounds of voices talking. I found Enhard and my courtier Bodley discussing different metals and their compositions. All this talk was making my head spin, definitely halting the progress in the work I've ordered. There's no harm in him getting some help. Just don't do it too often, or else. Wow, my marshal is really suffering. Why? It's gone down by 3. Oh, because of the mystically altered. There it is. Lasts for another 4 years. This character received an esoteric brand of treatment from Mystic Court physician and is close to death. Wait, what? Why am I fighting? I should be at home resting. I have a lot of crazy people around me. That's because crazy attracts crazy. And yeah, I'm gonna not fight for a bit. Starker, I can take command of that one. Load ward. And we need yet more commanders. Commander, 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 commander. Damn it, who was it that I just made commander? It was Eilif, wasn't it? No. Alright, Starker, Sverker and Eilif are in the top one. It was Lodward. No, it wasn't Lodward. Those aren't. Also, your composition again is atrocious. And yours really isn't much better. Come on, guys. Crazy attacks crazy. The internet. Yep. Oh, we are still looting here. I didn't realise that we never finished, but apparently we never finished. Alright then.